Boundaries are God. Boundaries are God because the universe works off of principles. These are laws that God has placed. A law is a boundary. When you walk outside, you know that you cannot run a stop sign, right? Or you know that if you run that stop sign and a cop sees you, you're possibly going to get a ticket. So, just as God created these laws of the universe, cause of effect, mentalism, all is mental, the law of vibration, the law of gender, these things are boundaries. This is a boundary, feminine and masculine principles. So, when you, as a goddess, my melanated goddesses, you as a goddess, you get to set your own boundaries. That is your God-given right. This is the law for your reality. You get to create your own universal laws for your yoni, for your mind, for your environment, for your stability, for your ability to flourish and grow. Boundaries are God. You are God in the flesh. God is within you. Just as there are boundaries and laws that the universe operates, you as a goddess get to have your own boundaries and laws to operate and dictate where you would like to be. What experience do you truly want? What do you want to have, goddess? Do you want a family? If do you not want a family, that's okay too. You are a goddess. Can't nobody come into your life and tell you you have to do this. Some people want children, some people don't. And this is your free will. You get to choose. You get to choose what do you want. And no one can make you feel bad about that. Because that is the ultimate act of selfishness. Selfish means to do what is best for yourself. So if someone else outside of you is telling you, you need to do this, they're laying down a law. That is their boundaries for their world, and you are now abiding to it. See, we all have to follow the universal principles, but the universal principle, as above, so below. Now we get to create our own universal principles for our own reality. So when someone else can get you to bend your will to theirs, they are now bigger gods in your life. You are a god and goddess yourself. You get to be the biggest god and goddess there is without bending your will and your boundaries to please others outside of you. So what if your parents say, I want to be a grandparent, I want kids? If that's not what you want, that's not what you want. And if you do want children, so what? If you do want to get married, if you do want a house, if you don't want to do 50-50, you have every right to. This is where the law of mentalism comes into play, the law of vibration. If you say you don't want to do 50-50, that reality is now opened up for you. So someone else outside of you can't tell you, hey, this is America. Hey, times are hard. Hey, you need a 2-income household. You can kindly say, baby, that's your lack mindset. That's not mine. You can't put on to me how you feel, what you think. What I desire is very much possible for me because God is unlimited. God has no limits. That's why we have boundaries. The boundaries are only to help you get further where you desire to go. If we did not have the law principle of cause and effect, what you put out, you get back, then therefore the world would just be chaotic altogether, because now it's like anything you do, there is no consequences. But clearly this consequences for the things that we choose to do. Whatever you put out, you will get something back. This is why God is boundaries, because when God said, when the universe, okay, I'm not religious, I'm spiritual. So if you look in all these different religions in the creation of story, the story of creation, right? If a higher being stated, let there be, or now we're molding and creating this human, this species, this other type of entity, right? All through the words, all through the vibrational frequencies. Those words and vibrational frequencies are boundaries, okay? Boundaries are the recipe to create. Just like we bake a cake, Just like our creation story, this is the boundary. You need 2 teaspoons of salt, okay? You need a little dash of a little pepper. Same thing. So God is literally boundaries, and you are a goddess. You get to set forth your boundaries that cannot be crossed. Peace, love, and light to you.